morning, everybody. Michael and Timber. She's just relaxing from Attention to Detail in Tempe. Today, I had a customer come, and a friend of a customer, and he was asking about, came in, checked out all the stuff I had, and asked me a few questions about ceramics, and I said, you know what, I need to talk a little bit more about ceramics now. I've been doing this for a few years now, and obviously from my videos I've accumulated a lot of products, taken a lot of classes. So I just cleaned this real quick, and now I'm going to look for my panel prep from Superior Image. Just going to decontaminate this hood here, and we're gonna, I don't have enough cleaners, right? So the panel prep is like a kind of like a degreaser. It's going to get any, if you polished out the hood, it's going to get any of that excess polish off of there, so that you make sure that ceramic will bond properly to your surface. So this hood I just picked up at a junkyard. It's no by any means any good paint. There's nice big chips on it. So ceramic coatings. Whoop. We've got the Uno Amplify ceramic coating from Superior Image. We have the original go-to by Simonize, the diamond plate. The one thing about the diamond plate is it does have like a built-in detergent, so you could polish the car and then apply this to it. It's the only ceramic that has that. This is getting popular, very inexpensive. The CarPro CQ UK 3.0. They said this is good for cold weather. The Mohs, Geon Mohs Quartz 2 quartz coating. This is the new Evo one, but this is they streamlined the package, made it a little more reasonable. And then you have the Geon 1. Okay, this is supposed to last 36 months. So the customer said, oh yeah, I got this ceramic from another manufacturer, and said it was 9 years. No, that's 9H hardness that they're claiming will add on to the clear coat. So just an example, have a paint meter here. We're going to get this thing fired up here, and we're going to try it at different surfaces so you can see what it is. 101, 118, 106, 92, 91. Anything under 100, paint's getting pretty thin. You have 3 layers, as I talked about in my scratch video. You have 3 layers. You have a layer of primer, layer of paint, layer of clear coat. All 3 of those layers, per the class I took from Rupes Polishers, is no thickness than a dollar bill. But you don't know how thick each layer is, or if that was actually a really good paint job or not, because the paint jobs now are getting worse and worse and worse. These are disposable cars, right? But for us, it's a big investment. So we want to protect them. So what you can do is you can put on a ceramic coating. You're going to have to prep, polish out the car. I'm not going to polish this out. I polished it out in a couple areas here, but for the sake of the demo, I'm going to put on, we'll say 3 ceramic coatings, and I'm just going to beat it in the Arizona sun for like a month. It is Memorial Day, May 31st, 2022. We're going to put on 3 ceramic coatings here, and we're going to beat it up in the sun, and then we're just going to hose it off and see what it does. So each ceramic coating kind of is different. Remember, if you have a ceramic coating, you're going to have to put a booster on it. What is a booster? A booster is something like this one right here from CarPro. It's called Reload. It's a silica spray sealant. More than 5% SiO2, apply wet or dry. So when you have a ceramic, you have to about, I would say, minimum every 4 months. Now, if you're having a ceramic, you're taking care of your car, you made that investment. But I see people putting ceramic on cars and then they're just beating it up by the car wash. So it's to each his own. For me personally, I don't go to the car wash, hand wash it, because I want my paint to last. You are going to get those micro swirls in from the car washes. So, you know, yeah, is it protecting the paint? Yes. Is it going to last a long time? Yes. But you still have to put on, now this one here, this is an older one. It says durable up to 6 months. Now I think it says about 3 to 4 months, depending on the percentage of silica SiO2 that they have in the sealant. The one sealant I use from my manufacturer, it's 30%. It'll last up to a year, but I still recommend every 6 months. So on anything like this, like with the Reload, I would do it about every 3-4 months, spray it on, wipe it off, and you're going to keep building that silicone protection on there to make that ceramic last. I would say, you know, technically, if you're putting a booster on, say 3 times a year, that ceramic's going to last you 3 to 5 years before you'd have to apply another one. As long as it's staying hydrophobic, it's protecting the paint. So I'm going to tape this off, and then we'll go through the 3 ceramics I'm going to apply, and we'll be back. I'm going to come back with a little trick here. Say, for instance, you have a brand new Geon Moz, and it's an older one here. What you're going to do is you're going to take your razor blade, go about halfway down, make a nice even cut, come over to the other edge, nice even cut, and when you apply your towel here, go about halfway. What I do is I take a little tool here, pop that right in. That way you got a nice locked in edges for when you apply the ceramic. A lot of them now, they're coming with the cuts in them. They figured that one out the hard way. Otherwise, people are just wrapping it around and then it's falling off. Oh, this one's being difficult. There we go. All right, we'll be back. We've got 3 separate blocks here, 3 separate towels. So I'm in a well-ventilated garage here. You know, if you're in a closed area, you definitely want to use a respirator for this. These are pretty toxic. So overlapping 50%. You actually don't need a lot. As long as you see that nice little film on there applying, you should be good. I'm just going to give 2 more quick dabs here for the rest. And nice and even. There's that one. So this is Superior Images. Okay. Then we're going to let this, you're going to see it start flashing like alcohol. When it starts flashing like alcohol, then you can take your nice microfiber and just buff it off. That's how simple it is. The prep work is polishing, taping everything off, you know, getting that car prepared. For the ceramic, you wanted the paint as perfect as possible, but for this application, I didn't want to go and polish it, take off more layers of that clear coat. I want this to bond as much as possible. So this one here's a lot thicker, and it'll take a little while to flash. So I'm going to move on to the Simonize, which this is one of my favorites. Very easy to apply. It's not as super caustic either as some of the others. Some of them can really choke you out. And you'll see this one flashing really quickly. So you see how the Simonized one will, it's a different ceramic. So, you know, this is already flashing, so I can buff this off. There's that one. I'm going to go back to our Superior Image. Oh, Timber, here's a dog. Flip that towel. As you can see, they add a lot of shine to it. Last one, we're going to try the CK by Car Pro. If I can get it open. There we go. Some of these will have a nice little tip on there where it doesn't let you pour a lot out, so I kind of like those. As you can see, this one's a lot thicker as well. I think they're just to the different formulations, and it's a quartz. This one smells pretty strong. Put these back, get that cap on nice and tight. You see the flash. So there you are. You can see this one's pretty shiny. This one's probably the second, and the diamond plate's probably the third. But I'm gonna take this out to the side yard, let it bake, and we'll do a follow-up video. I'll post this one just showing the different examples. This comes in a kit to your warranty with a vision blade for your windshield. It averages maybe about 110, 115. These you can get for around $60. This is about $90. These are about 60 to 80. This one's 130, depending on how last. But remember, they're all ceramic coatings. As long as you're putting the booster on, you're going to get that longevity. Any other questions, shoot me an email at detailingandtempe@gmail.com. If you have any suggestions for videos, send me an email for that too. And I'll see what I can do to making you one. Like I said, I am a weekend warrior. I appreciate all the support. Growing the channel with different groups on Facebook. I have Attention to Detail in Tempe and Facebook and Instagram as well. Appreciate it, everybody. Don't forget to subscribe, smash that like button, and we'll see you soon.